Introducing the Lipiscan from Tier Science. Lipiscan Dynamic Meibomian Imager, DMI, is an ophthalmic imaging device intended for use by a physician in adult patients to capture, archive, manipulate, and store digital images of the meibomian glands. Lipiscan labeling information, including the contraindications, warnings, precautions, and potential adverse effects, is available at the end of this video and in the Lipiscan DMI instructions for use. If you have any questions, please contact Tier Science at customerservice@tierscience.com. In this short video, we will review device setup, safe and effective use, device labeling. Power on Lipiscan at the device base. Touch the screen when the initialization screen is displayed, indicating that the device is ready for use. To log in, enter the operator name and password using the on-screen keyboard. If this is your first time logging in, enter Lipiscan for both username and password. Once the patient records screen is displayed, select the gear icon in the upper right corner. Choose Operator Setup to add additional usernames and to set or change passwords. It is recommended that practice information, time and date, and network connections are set up from the main admin screen. A full list of setup options is covered in the Lipiscan instructions for use. To exit the patient record screen, press Close. You are ready to enter patient information. For an existing patient, select the name on the patient record screen, or enter the patient ID or name in the search field and select the desired patient record from the list. For a new patient, select Add Patient, enter the patient's information and save. The patient record must include a patient ID or last name, first name, and date of birth. Once the Capture View screen displays, select New. Before beginning imaging, disinfect the forehead and chin rest and the handheld near IR lid everter with 70 to 90% concentration isopropyl alcohol. Inspect the patient contact surfaces of the lid everter to ensure they are smooth and intact before using to evert the patient's eyelids. Position the patient properly into the chin and forehead rest. Position the chin in opposite direction of the eye being imaged, to the right for the left eye and to the left for the right eye. Align the temporal canthus with the marks on the side of the forehead rest by spinning the fluted roller. Also, verify that the patient's eye is in line with the vertical alignment above on the forehead bar. The upper and lower eyelids are imaged separately. Touch the Magnify View icon for each in the applicable quadrant on the gland image capture screen. A warning message will appear if the patient is positioned incorrectly in the chin rest. To image the lower eyelid, place the lid everter on or slightly below the lashes. While maintaining contact, pull the lid down and then roll the lid everter slightly inward and upward. Make sure that the meibomian glands are visible over the entire nasal to temporal length of the eyelid. Center the image of the averted eyelid by touching the desired location on the screen or by using the on-screen controls. Focus the image by pressing the target icon on screen. If needed, press the on-screen Fine Focus controls until the image is clear. Ensure image quality by toggling between the reflected IR and trans-IR images. When a clear image is confirmed, select the Camera button. For optimal image quality, it is important that the patient and operator remain still for approximately 10 seconds per eye until the image has been captured. A blue border will appear until the image capture is completed. Make sure that the operator's hand does not obstruct the lid, block the camera, or interfere with the illuminator's light path. Once the image is captured, review the gland image quality of both reflected and trans-IR views. If the image shows partial lid eversion or is blurred, poorly centered, obscured, or washed out, select the trash can icon to delete the image. Repeat the steps to recapture the image. Select the notepad icon to add notes to the exam. To image an upper eyelid, click on the Magnify View icon in the applicable quadrant. Evert the upper lid using your preferred technique. Note that the lid everter is not used to image the upper eyelids. Center, focus, and capture an image by using the same on-screen steps as the lower eyelid. Once all required images have been captured, press Analyze to save the images. Patient images are always available by selecting All Exams in the patient's history. Review a patient's gland images on the Capture View screen. Drag and drop the desired images from the list to the sides of the screen marked Drop Here. Touch the image again to display the Review Gland Images screen and toggle between the different images as desired. Expand the selected image by selecting the full screen icon in the lower right corner of each image and use the touch screen to zoom. The three types of images that are provided include reflected IR image, the trans IR image, merged image. The reflected IR for both upper and lower eyelid gland images reflects the infrared light and will appear white, with the space in between the glands appearing dark. The trans IR image is only for the lower eyelid gland images when using the lid everter. The glands will appear dark and the spaces between the glands will be white. The merged view is for the lower eyelid images and combines the reflected IR and trans IR images. The glands will be white, isolated against a dark background. Export saved images by pressing the export icon located in the middle of screen towards the bottom, or print images at any time. Make sure to log out when the device is not in use. Power off Lipiscan overnight to allow the device to cool down. The device does not need to be powered off between patient examinations during the day. A complete troubleshooting guide and all operational system messages are detailed in the Lipiscan instructions for use. Following is important labeling information for Lipiscan. This information is also provided in the Lipiscan DMI instructions for use. If you have any questions, please contact Tier Science at customerservice@tierscience.com. This information will help you to begin using Lipiscan. As always, we are here to help. If you have questions or need assistance, please contact your local Tier Science representative or contact Tier Science at customerservice@tierscience.com.